Hello, my name is Steve Adelman, and a couple people have been doing this, so I printed this out. I haven't really got a chance to look through this, but it's 50 questions and answers about Steve Adelman. So I'm going to read the question and try to answer as quick as I can, very simple and without thinking too much. So you're going to probably learn some stuff about me that some people don't know, or some people do, or it's TMI. So here we go. Question 1, what is your favorite book? My favorite book is that I don't really have a favorite book. I like recovery books, but otherwise I really don't read. I do everything online. 2, does your job make you happy? It only makes me happy because it gives money for food on the table, but otherwise it's not the most thrilling job. 3, what did you want to be when you were younger? I wanted to be a doctor like most people, but it's too much school, so I said nah, and instead started working for my parents here with limited education. 4, why did your last relationship end? My last relationship ended because I was an asshole. 5, what's been your biggest mistake so far in life, and what did you learn? My biggest mistakes in life was that I am not in charge, and I learned that I need help, and I'm one of many people. 6, where's your favorite place in the entire world to go? My favorite place in the entire world to go would have to be my home. 7, what is your top 5 favorite movies? I like Blues Brothers. I like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I like Animal House. I like a lot of different movies. I like a lot of the series movies. I like Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. So that's more than 5. What are some of your favorite songs? Some of my favorite songs are Forever by Alphaville. I like Yaz Only You, and I like The Lion Sleeps Tonight by the Tokens. What qualities do you admire about your parents? Their patience, their tolerance, and their love. 10, how would you describe your best friend? My best friend is always there for me, likes me for all my faults. 11, what's your favorite hobby to do alone? Probably DJ. I have like DJ programs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. DJ programs, and I'm trying to get better at it. 12, what's something you can't go a day without doing? Going to the bathroom. 13, what's the most spontaneous thing you've done lately? That I've done lately? Probably waking up and signing on and DJing when there's no one else DJing on the internet channel that I'm on. 14, what's the craziest thing you've ever done for love? Craziest thing I've ever done for love is lie. And that's crazy because you shouldn't be lying. But I was in love. 15, what's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is that my pets pee and poop everywhere. 16, why do you think you're still single? Well, I'm not. I should be, but I'm lucky. 17, what accomplishment are you most proud of? My accomplishment I'm most proud of is that it has been almost 10 years since I've had a drug or drink, and I'm working the steps. 18, what is one dream you have yet to accomplish? One dream I have yet to accomplish? Going to either the North Pole, Antarctica, or Australia. What is your greatest fear? My greatest fear is relapsing and being alone. 20, what are 3 things you value most about a person? Them being real, not lying, and appreciating you for your good points. I don't know, and not putting you down. Who are 5 people you are closest with? 5 people that I'm closest with right now, I'd say is my wife, my 2 kids, my 2 parents. 22, what is your greatest struggle you've overcome? I think I keep saying the same things over and over. Greatest struggle that I've overcome, I'd say, is myself. 23, if you can live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I would live where I am now because all the people that I love that I'm closest with live here. 24, what's the most exciting thing that's happened this past year? The most exciting thing that me and the family went to, no, actually that was over a year ago. That we went to North Carolina, and it took 12 hours for a 9-hour trip. That was exciting. What's your favorite beer? I don't have any. I'm in recovery. Hello? 26. What's one thing that bothers you most about the world today? That everyone is like on top of each other about religion and politics. And there's so much fighting and argumentation. 27. Who are you closer with, your mom or your dad? It used to be my mom, but there's a closeness I have with each of them that are different. If it has to be like who can I talk more to, probably my mom, I guess, because she's more willing to listen. 28. If you can change one thing about yourself, what would it be? These are some hard questions. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? If I can change, that I don't have so much emotional and mental problems. If you can change one thing about the world, what would it be? That we all got along. 30. Who was your favorite teacher and why? My favorite teacher was my first grade teacher. I was in love with her, Mrs. Cooper, until she got married, and then I got mad. She was my favorite teacher because she was nice. She made the kids not tease me. She was actually caring, and I just remember that stood out. 31. What sport did you fall in love with? What sport did I fall in love with? I'm not really into sports, but I do like soccer because my kids like soccer, and I like watching them. 32. What is the weirdest thing about you? The weirdest thing about me is that I'm not normal. 33. What was your longest relationship? My longest relationship is with my current wife, Pam, who I've known since 91. So unless you're saying like family, but she's the longest relationship that I've, in that way. 34. What would your best friend say is your best quality? My sense of humor. 35. Who is your favorite historical figure? Hysterical figure would be, but Steve Martin, but historical figure. Who is your favorite historical figure? I said I was going to answer these. Who is your favorite historical figure? John F. Kennedy, because he's so charismatic. 36. What made you choose the college you went to? I was offered a scholarship, and it would have been really good if I ended up continuing there. Would have been able to go to Oxford University in England, but I didn't finish. 37. If you could tell your former self one thing right now, what would it be? My former self right now would be stop with the drugs and alcohol. Get and smack myself a few times. 38. What food could you not live without? Rice cakes. I love rice cakes. Apple cinnamon rice cakes. 39. Dogs or cats? I have both, but I like cats better. 40. What's closest you've ever come to being arrested? Well, I have been arrested. So, the closest is all the way. 41. What was your best birthday? My best birthday was probably, I'd say, my 30th birthday, because there was a lot of people involved. I don't know, a lot of friends. 42. What's one thing you wish you knew how to do? I wish I knew how to do open heart surgery so I can make a lot of money and help people. 43. Where's one place you'd like to go that you haven't been? One place I'd like to go that I haven't been is Europe. I've been to the UK, but I'd like to go to Europe and see all the countries. 44. What was the last book you read and why? The last book that I read was actually the big book. Why? Because I'm an alcoholic. 45. Where do you usually get your news? I get my news online, or if the TV is on, I watch it from ABC News. 46. What are some of your personal goals in the next 5 years? Personal goals is to still not drink and drug, to hopefully save up money and be a better person. 47. What would you consider your greatest accomplishment so far? Being a parent who tries to be there as much as possible. 48. If you could get away with anything that you do, if you can get away with anything, what would you do? Probably borrow money from the bank if it won't affect anyone else. 49. Who is your greatest hero? My greatest hero? I'm gonna go that one loop. My greatest hero would have to be the Flash. And he is our hero. He saves people. He does all these things. Only goes as fast, but he can like stop people from falling by. And 50th, what's the greatest risk you've ever taken? The greatest risk that I've ever taken was opening up and letting people see the true me, because I was kind of teased and all that stuff earlier. So the fact that I'm sharing all this stuff about my life and things in the past, I'd say that was probably the greatest risk I've ever taken, and it's paid off. So there you go. And if you have any other questions you want to ask me, just private message me. Thank you. Bye-bye.